So we got a soft ballast deploy, over.
Yeah, roger, got that, I can see that.
When Neil Armstrong took his first steps on the moon, the world watched on TV. When James Cameron reached the deepest point in the world's oceans, he used Twitter to get the word out. Cameron, who is the first to dive to the bottom of the Marianas Trench in 52 years, and the first to do it alone, said hitting bottom never felt so good via Twitter after he reached 35,756 feet at 7:52 this morning. U.S. Navy Lieutenant Don Walsh and Swiss oceanographer Jacques Piccard were the first men to reach the bottom of the Challenger Deep in 1960. And Walsh was present to see Cameron off before his descent began at 5:15 a.m. today.
Above all, have fun.
Have fun, exactly.
And I'm glad that Jude's taken back the record. Can't think of a better.
I don't know about that. I'll be happy to share it with you.
For those of us who weren't lucky enough to be at sea as Cameron made his historic dive, Microsoft co-founder Paul Allen also took to tweeting to keep the world informed. Allen listened to underwater communications from Cameron while on board his yacht, the Octopus, and tweeted updates as the information came in.
Prime rib, deep sea Challenger is launched.
Cameron spent 3 hours at the bottom before Allen let us know that he would be making his ascent. And by noon, the filmmaker and National Geographic explorer made it to the surface. Prior to leaving Guam for the trench, Cameron told PNC that he hoped the expedition would show us what types of creatures live in the world's most extreme environment.
The question is, what's down there? We know a few things. There have been lander vehicles sent down there, robotic vehicles that have traps that attract animals. So we know what can fly around and scavenge. What we don't know is what the sessile animals look like, or some of the slower moving ones, or maybe some of the animals that live on the cliffs at the side of the trench. You can't land a lander on a sheer cliff face, but you can sure drive a sub up along it.
And the world could soon know what lives down there as Cameron collected scientific samples today. Still photos and video gathered during the dive are also expected to be used in a 3D feature film, as well as in a National Geographic TV broadcast and a magazine article. Betsy Brown, PNC News.